Hey family, it's me, Mr. Perry P, and you're all in the place to be. Thanks for tuning in to hashtag Rise 365, where I'm just doing a 5-minute video every day, charting my journey and going from a man with a mission and a message to impacting millions and influencing millions with that same mission, that same message. And the message is that I'm the leading performance speaker and execution coach for quarter life crisis. So if you're going through a quarter life crisis, you know somebody that's going through a quarter life crisis, you have experienced a quarter life crisis, man, like, let's do this. Let's conquer this thing together. I know today is Wednesday the 12th, and it's crazy as today I was thinking about the past. That's why I'm wearing my Powerline standout shirt. 94, baby. But it was a great concert. Great concert. Anyways. But I'm stupid. But anyways, I was thinking about the past and how the past can seems like the past can dictate my present and predestine my future. But when I really think about it, I mean, that's so far from the truth. I mean, the past is the past. I mean, it's history, and the future's has its own place, but the present is the place that we need to be. And if I can be completely honest with you, there was, a long time in my life where I would always be thinking about the future, always be talking about the future, or I spoke about the future so much you think I live there. And by me doing that, I would miss all the precious presence of the present, and as well as not truly learn from my history, not truly learn from my past. And that was, detrimental to my relationships, to my vocation and occupation, my passion, my health. And I had to realize that, the the where I am now is the most important piece. Because yeah, I can learn from the past, but it doesn't just because things happen to me or for me or with me in the past doesn't set up my present or my future. I mean, if anything, as Earl Nightingale would say, like, every person is where he is because of his or her thoughts. And like, I'm here, I live in, this house, or I drive this type of vehicle, or I have this type of relationship based on my thoughts. And it's cool and everything, but it's like, man, how are my thoughts limiting me? And whenever you're going through a QLC, like, your thoughts are, like, a lot of times your worst enemy, because your thoughts will tell you, well, man, you're not as good as so and so, or you're not as fresh as so and so, or you don't got it together like they do, or you should be further along than where you are, or like your mom was this and your dad was this, so that just means you're gonna be that too. Like, man, we have a constant battle in our head that we have to wage war against, declare war against, in order to truly win, in order to truly succeed. And that's tough, because you go from just your thoughts being your thoughts to transitioning into having intentional thoughts about, your health, intentional thoughts about your wealth, intentional thoughts about your spirituality, and your as well as your relationships and your parenting at your job, whatever it is. I mean, the more conscious you can be, the more intentional you can be, the better you'll be, because you'll start to think like, you know what? These are negative things. I need to replace this. I call it I think the two in one method, where for every one negative thought that comes in your mind, or one negative thing that you do that's not helpful to you, you have to immediately replace that with two positive things, or two reinforcing things that are gonna help you on your journey and get you further along. Man, my time is up. Dang. Yo, book me for a speaking event, or like, or a coaching joint, or like, or to speak at your church. Like, man, I'm ready. I'm out here, yo. My name is Mr. Perry P, also known as Pastor Perry P. God bless y'all.